Hello and welcome to Seincast, a retrospective on all 180 episodes of Seinfeld, being hosted by two guys who can barely run their own lives. My name is Vinny.
My name's Matt.
How are you, friend?
Doing great. How are you?
I too am well.
That's good. Vinny, this is a pretty significant day in Seinfeld history.
I know.
You've been looking forward to this day for a long time.
Oh, this is going to be how the tables have turned.
So 20 years ago, Seinfeld came to an end on May 14th, 1998, and while some people might not believe us, this was by design. We always planned to wrap up Seincast on the 20th anniversary. And I can back this up because we started the show on the 25th anniversary of Seinfeld premiering on July 5th, 2014. So
I remember when we were talking about doing the show, you're like, we got to get it out by July 5th. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Otherwise, we can't do it. So you were very adamant about starting and finishing on these particular days. You've always had this in your brain there.
Yeah, we actually came up with a schedule last year or 2 years ago where I'm like, all right, Vinny, we have like 10 free weeks to take off. So if like scheduling doesn't work out or something happens, with our computers or whatever, we can take a week off. And as we got closer to this finale, we're like, oh my God, we're running out of free days. This isn't going to work.
Weeks.
But Vinny, I'm so happy to be here with you, my best friend. I usually cue you up each episode. What episode are we discussing today? But I want to give people sort of an overview. That's my overview of what's going on today. You'll see in your podcast feed that there are 4 episodes. We're going to break it down like this. Right now, we're going to discuss the Chronicle, which is the clip show that aired before the finale. But we're mainly going to talk about like a season 9 recap. We do this every season. We're going to talk about some of our favorite moments, characters, scenes, bloopers from season 9. Next episode, we're going to talk about the Chronicle clip show a little bit more, but we're also going to talk about the series as a whole, our favorite episodes, our top 24. We're going to rank some seasons, and then we're going to cover the finale in 2 parts. So that's what's in store today. Do you remember May 14th, 1998, and sitting down to watch this clip show and the finale?
I do. I remember there being a lot of buzz around the water cooler or Walter cooler at school. Because my friends at this point in grade school were big into Seinfeld, my group of friends. So we all would quote the show and talk about it each week. So there was definitely some hype surrounding this clip show.
Right. I actually didn't even know that there would be a clip show. I just knew this is the finale, here we go. And I was surprised when we got this hour-long clip show because I didn't really know Seinfeld all that well. I knew season 9 and a little bit of 8, but I wasn't really familiar with all of the episodes we would see in this clip show, and I was just blown away. In fact, this was the episode when I kind of like discovered my love of clip shows, which you've always mocked me for.
Yeah, and we'll continue to do so.
Can I ask you this, though?
Sure.
Does this clip show feel different from your average clip show or the highlights of 100 from season 6?
Yes.
In what way exactly?
First things first, the show's ending. We got one more episode, before we're done. We being Seinfeld, the crew, before we watch the finale. So I guess this is like a true chronicle of from the start, season 1, all the way until now. These are all the moments, the highlights of 180 that we get to relive. And as I was starting to watch the clip show again, I'm like, wow, look at all these great moments of physical humor, great bits, great jokes, one-liners, all these side characters, everything. So it's like a Seinfeld yearbook, like a nice little trip down memory lane.
Definitely. I feel the exact same way. I felt sort of melancholy during the last couple of episodes of Seinfeld, but this one just really made me fall in love with the show. As a whole. Mm-hmm, absolutely. I love the montage sequences set to the Superman theme and Michael Jackson. and everyone remembers Good Riddance, Time of Your Life.
Oh,
I think we'll highlight these in the next episode. But yeah, feel the same way. Love this episode, which again is known as the clip show, I guess, but it's officially called the Chronicle, which I like even more because it is a callback to the pilot episode of Seinfeld, the original title, which was the Seinfeld Chronicles.
one other thing I wanted to add is, again, keep in mind, in 1998, we didn't have access to DVDs, Hulu, so you weren't able to binge watch all these episodes and know them in and out. You only got to watch them in syndication, whatever they would show. So to see all these moments being like parking garage, contest, virgin, outing, all these things, it's like, they're going by so fast, but it's rekindling your love for the show that you really only got to watch a few times.
But I think we should save some of our clip show discussion for next episode. The only thing I want to cover here before we get into our season 9 recap is the cold open to this episode, which technically is the only fresh or original content we get. This episode was written by Darren Henry, who previously wrote the Van Buren Boys, and he contributed stories for the Slicer and the Bookstore. I think Peter Melman is credited with the cold open of Highlights of 100, and it's very similar here. It's basically Jerry in his apartment with Elaine, George, and Kramer, but this time the premise is that they're going out to see a movie. That is until Jerry notices a camera in his apartment.
If we're going to see this movie, we got to get moving.
Let's roll.
Come on, people. Previews. Schnell, schnell.
Oh, hello. 9 years. Seems like a long time, doesn't it? It is. And we've packed a lot in, the four of us. It seems like every week a whole new set of problems would just crop up out of nowhere. Except for summer, where nothing seemed to happen for months at a time. Anyway, the point is, over the last 9 years...
Jerry, we're going to miss the movie.
I'm coming.
Previews, Jerry.
Just go already. Over the last 9 years, we've had a lot of experiences. And I'll tell you, when you stop and add them all up, that's what you realize. Watch this.
Jerry!
Shut up!
All right, pop quiz, jackass.
Yeah.
I got a question for you here. Can you think of any other moments in Seinfeld that Jerry broke the fourth wall, addressed the camera, not including clip shows?
I got one in the chamber, ready to go.
Okay.
The race. Wink.
Very good, yeah. That little wink at the end. I think that's the only time it happens, right?
I think you're right. And again with the Superman.
Again with the Superman? This doesn't count, but in the bloopers, of course, they'll break the fourth wall. But there's one moment where I think it's a Junior Mint when Kramer's like, they're chocolate, the peppermint, they're delicious. And Jerry turns to the camera. That's true.
Yes, very nice.
Now, there was an alternate introduction for this episode for syndication. They wouldn't show the whole episode, the whole hour of the clip show. They actually just showed half an hour. And since syndication would air after Seinfeld ended, they had to reword some of the dialogue here. It was no longer 9 seasons, it was 180 episodes. And George and Elaine aren't in this alternate introduction. It's just Jerry with a little cameo by Kramer.
Wow. 9 years, 180 shows, same 12 boxes of cereal, and millions of dollars.
Jerry, you in there?
Busy! We've made a lot of friends, shared a lot of laughs, often at the expense of others, and slept with, well, who's counting?
Oh, man, where's the door locked?
I'm coming. Anyway, watch this.
Who are you talking to?
No one.
Really? Oh, hello.
Kramer!
Now, Matt, I hate to admit, I'm having a little Matt moment here. I don't recall this syndicated cold open.
Yeah, I've never actually seen this clip show in syndication. It's just what I read. They would use this for the intro. But
Yeah.
the video itself is a special feature on the Season 9 DVD set. It's an Easter egg hidden in one of the menus. Maybe there's a clip on YouTube, but... it's kind of the same, idea of the original introduction, just compact and more simple, but same kind of premise, Jerry trying to talk to the camera, getting annoyed by one of his friends.
Mm-hmm. This one I like. I like Kramer being locked out. Why is the door locked? And then I also like the slept with. Well, who's counting? Ha ha ha. So I like that, but I'm miffed that they don't have the other two. Everybody should be there.
Mm-hmm. It's I don't know, kind of reminds me of the I forget the episode where he like runs into the door and he's like, "What are you locking the door for?"
That's the opera.
Oh right, yeah, Joe Davola.
Pagliacci.
Well, Vinny, I mentioned we'll get more into the specifics of the clip show, segments that we really enjoyed from it in our next episode. Let's shift gears to our Season 9 recap. Once again, we do this every season to discuss some of our favorite episodes, moments, what have you. But first, I'd like to hear your overall thoughts on Season 9, what you thought of it, maybe how it compares to other seasons in good ways and bad. What do you got?
You want to start with strengths or weaknesses? You want me to be positive or negative?
Oh.
Pros, cons. What you want?
Well, knowing you're going to be positive even when you don't like something. So
sure. I'll start with the positive stuff. I like that. So I feel like this is a very joke intensive season. So it's just set up joke. Fun quotes, fun side characters, guest stars. Less about story, less about plot, I would say. I mean, of course, every episode has the format, but I think I've said in the past what we've grown accustomed to, these four stories dovetailing into this wonderful ending where everything's connected, doesn't happen as much or as natural in Season 9. Oh, a garbage truck.
They're hauling muffin stumps, right?
You got it, right.
Before you interrupted, I want to agree with what you're saying. This season, there were some really clever episodes and some very talented writers in charge of Seinfeld once Larry left at the end of season 7. But yeah, you can't deny that something is missing from season 9 that was present during the Larry years or even season 8 a little bit.
Something's missing, all right.
For better or for worse, Seinfeld season 9 I think definitely stands out. Kind of in the way that season 1 stands out. Completely different reasons, just, these bookended seasons, I feel like are very different from what's in the middle.
Yeah, season 1 feels so grounded in reality, like it's a documentary almost of a comedian and his friends living in New York. There's jokes, of course, but the stories are very plausible and it's just a girl coming over. What are the signals? Versus a butter shave in season 9. You got Kramer as a turkey, and all these. Again, what's the word they use to describe season 9? Everybody's gonna say it.
Oh, I don't know. Wacky.
I was gonna use the Z word. Zany. Yeah, I think you ask any Seinfeld fan, like, oh, that's the zany season, or joke that's zanier. And again, it's not bad. It's just that's the way it evolved.
Right. And it is cool how season 1 is really grounded in reality. The characters aren't really, fully realized. And then in season 9, it's zany and the characters, are off doing insane things. Mm-hmm.
And, Larry not being there, my favorite type of Seinfeld episode is the one where Larry and David have their hands or their fingerprints all over it. Versus
you say Larry and David? Oh.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Larry and Jerry. Sorry. Yeah, I just love those episodes the most. But I love all the writers that have come through. I've always enjoyed everybody's contributions to the show. But it's just different. Not bad, just different.
Especially when, 3 of the big writers on season 8 and 9, Alec Berg, Jeff Schaffer, David Mandel. I mean, those 3 guys have 3 hit shows on HBO right now. So
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, we love them. But it's just different overall. I love the wacky aspect of season 8 and 9. I really do. I definitely prefer the stuff in the middle more, but I can appreciate this for what it is. We've said this a million times throughout season 9. This is definitely Kramer's season.
Yes, he is the shining star of season 9.
Mm-hmm. And, I'm also surprised how many new characters they came up with for season 9 because, I would think as a show is kind of wrapping up or maybe running low on ideas, you might kind of just go back to old characters a bunch and just kind of repeat the same jokes. But no, this season they came up with so many like memorable single shots and bosses. I mean, Mr. Kruger, for example.
Mr. Tomasulo. But see, what I like about it is that they did things that were Larry David-esque in terms of bringing back old characters. You got some Lippman, you got some Peterman. I guess I'm talking about bosses. But I like that they blended the old with the new, because you got this wonderful universe of Seinfeld characters you can always look to.
And one of the best things about having these younger, newer writers like the three I mentioned and Andy Robin, Greg Cavett, is these people were fans of the show when it was on. So, on top of people working on a show that they've always been a fan of, they're kind of reaching back into the older episodes. Like we get an origin when Kramer and Jerry meet for the first time.
Yep.
We get that great scene in the Puerto Rican Day where you have all the aliases together in one room.
The scene of, I guess it's not really a callback, but they're using George in the past to do the episode with Kruger when he's airbrushing himself out of Sand and Sky.
Right, which is
cool
great because I think we brought up how that was either the summer of the pilot episode or just, around that time. So
that was the era of like Bawdy George, right?
Right. Woody Allen George.
There it is.
But Vinny, let's start getting into some of our rankings here. Let's kick it off with our top 5 favorite episodes from season 9. I'll give you the honors. What's your 5th favorite episode?
All right. And I'll preface by saying Matt has a gun pointed at me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my top 5.
No, that's for the least favorite episodes.
Oh, that's right. Pew, pew. The number 5 episode, I'm going to go with the Serenity Now.
Oh, very nice.
Reason? Frank Costanza. Love that guy. One of the things I wish season 9 had more of would be the parents. We got some Estelle, some Frank, some Morty and Helen, but always love having those crazy parents in the mix. But that was a wonderful episode featuring Jerry Stiller, and you get that great phrase to come out of it, Serenity Now. Kramer, Anytown USA, howdy neighbor, you got a mulch. Chimes. So yeah, I thought that was a really good episode, a strong episode for season 9.
Well, a spoiler for my list, I don't have the Serenity Now in my top 5, which I was kind of worried about because I'm like, is that blasphemy? Like, doesn't everyone love the Serenity Now? It's so popular and
Sure.
for the reasons you just listed. But sadly, it did not enter my top 5.
That's okay. You be you.
All right. Well, my number 5 is the junk mail.
That's a good one.
Big fan of the junk mail. That's the episode where Kramer, of course, doesn't want to have any mail delivered to his apartment, so he installs some bricks, and he creates that dummy with a bucket on his head, and there's that great scene between Kramer and the Postmaster General.
Henry Atkins.
Right. But so some great Kramer stuff, but we also get Fragile Frankie Merman.
Yes. We talked about the dark episodes of Seinfeld, and this one definitely has some dark elements with the nocturnal dirt people.
Yes.
Are you done with that?
And we get some great background info on Jerry having friends other than George. The winter me, the summer me, and talk about the Costanzas. They are sick of George. They want nothing to do with him anymore.
We've had it with you.
Yeah, which is a great premise. It's sort of a twist, like with George becoming the responsible one at Kruger in season 9. George's parents are sick of him, not the other way around.
George always talks a big game about you need a buffer zone with your parents. I've been trying to get out of there. He wants nothing to do with them. And then when they finally have had it with him, he can't stomach it.
And we should also mention Elaine dating Jack, the Wiz. What about your number 4, Vinny?
Number 4, I don't think you're gonna like too much, but I'm gonna go with the blood.
Oh no, the blood!
I was going through the list, and you know how much I love Izzy Mandelbaum,
sure.
And the wonderful sausage making scene. Is this your diet? Grab your jock if you got one. Pump it. We might hear about him later in a different segment, but I always looked at that episode. I love that we got Izzy for a second episode in Seinfeld.
Right on. There's some great other storylines in that episode, right? Do you remember them?
Kramer filling the car with blood, I think, was very funny, as well as him teaming up with Newman. And then that reveal at the end of finding that Newman is the one that contributed blood to Jerry for the second time.
Right.
Well, you get that great ending with them screaming. there's that gift to come out of the episode with Jerry heads up. But yeah, the premise of Jerry being indebted to Kramer for giving him the 3 pints of Kramer. What's going on with George and Elaine in that episode? Help me out.
Well, Elaine's isn't like that funny, but it's with Vivian, who I'm a big fan of.
Ah, yes.
And George has the trifecta going on with food, sex, and TV.
Yep, I remember we did enjoy having Vivian. You're a riot. I loved her voice, her hair, her nose. And yes, among my favorite moments of George in season 9 was him under the covers manipulating the portable television antenna like they were nipples.
I always love the, what are you doing?
Plethering you?
Well, I'm glad you brought up the salted cured meats. My number 4 pick is the slicer.
Good pick.
Love the slicer, man. It's got
Tell
everything.
me why. Yeah.
You got Kramer, a Juilliard-trained dermatologist. You've got the boombox incident, which you referenced earlier. Great guest star with the guy at the Photoshop. Like, you have lost a lot of hair.
Oh, yeah. That's damn good.
And
Dr. Siderides is a girlfriend in that one, right?
Dr. Siderides, pimple popper, skin cancer. We also get the introduction of Mr. Kruger, great boss. We love him.
And one of your favorite moments, the big smile. Oh, no, not too big.
Not that big. And Elaine has some, there's a little Kicks moment, I think, in there when she's trying to drown out the cat meowing next door.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So.
Good blooper in that scene. And also, I remember there being some nice trivia with that episode, because we saw behind the scenes of them filming the beach scene. There's the picture of the young boy who was on set.
Yeah, just a lot going on in that episode. I always loved that one. Mm-hmm. What about your number 3, Vinny?
I got to go with the tried and true Festivus episode, Dan O'Keefe's contribution, The Strike.
Excellent.
Why?
Like Sid
you
Farkas
say?
there. Excellent.
Outstanding. Yeah. Festivus. We all know it. It's in the lexicon now. It's part of popular culture now. But that dinner scene with who do we got? We got Frank, Jerry, Elaine. What is it? Sandy and the creepy guy, the bookie. Or the bookie, Sandy, and the porn star guy.
Oh no, it's Charlie and
Charlie. That's it.
I don't think we ever get the other guy's name.
Yeah. Who else is there? Kruger,
Kramer, George, and Estelle.
And Gwen pops in. Yes, Estelle. But yeah, learning the origins of Festivus and why George turned out the way he is. It's like a Seinfeld classic.
I'm so glad you brought that one up. Like the Serenity Now, I don't have that one in my top 5, and I felt bad. I'm like, no, this is beloved. Are you
even watching these shows? What are you doing?
Well, I think you did a good job covering the Costanzas in your top 5. Mm-hmm. I'm covering the Seinfelds in my top 5. My number 3 pick is The Wizard.
Ah, yes. Anytime they get all these old people down in Del Boca Vista, you're going to have some good stuff.
So everyone remembers Kramer moving down to Del Boca and running for condo president, which is incredible. Love that stuff. Jerry just kind of being the straight man, like being confused, like, what are you doing here? And trying to convince his dad that the tip calculator does other things. But also in that episode, you've got Elaine dating Daryl, and they're not sure if he's white or if he's black, which might not be like the most clever storyline on Seinfeld, but to me it kind of had echoes of The Outing and just these, people being uncomfortable talking about certain issues. Mm-hmm. Love that.
I like the actor that played Daryl and how they played kind of with Izzy, the
Izzy.
Uncomfortable Izzy. Izzy's in that episode too. But just how uncomfortable the characters got, and then great payoff at the end with we're just a couple of white people. Yes. And what's the final line?
You want to go to the Gap?
Exactly. Perfect way to end an episode about white people.
Now I got another question for you, Vinny. Can you remember the George storyline in that episode?
Hold on. It's 6 degrees of Seinfeld separation here. Let's see. We're doing, let's see, what do you got? The Wizard. Tip calculators. Jerry's in Florida. Kramer's running. Elaine is with Daryl.
This is the problem, or the issue with season 9 is
They don't dovetail.
They don't dovetail. So George's storyline is really on its own.
Is that when he's dating the? No, is he dating the carrot?
He's not dating anyone.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Is it a Kruger episode?
No.
Dead air, Matt. Help me. What is it?
Think of another set of parents. And not the Costanzas.
Oh, the Rosses.
Yes. This is when George...
His fake house in the Hamptons.
Yeah, the fake house in the Hamptons, which is...
I don't think so. Yeah.
Snoopy, Prickly Pete,
yes.
Another solarium.
Yes. Love that the Rosses were able to make it into season 9.
Yeah, that episode just kind of felt like a proper send-off for the Rosses and the Seinfelds until we'll see them again in the finale. Vinny, let's move on to our number 2 and number 1. This is sort of funny. You can just check out our top 24 and just pick out the 2 season 9 episodes we have. They're both the same, but we have them ranked differently.
They're flipped. Yeah.
Yes. So I'll just say my number 1, which is your number 2, The Merv Griffin Show.
Okay.
And what's your number 1? My number 2.
We'll say it together. Ready? The Dealership.
Oh, The Dealership.
You didn't say it.
Well, let's talk about The Dealership first. This is a great bottle episode of sorts, just the one that gets us out of the apartment, gets us out of Monk's. Fantastic performance by Patrick Warburton as Putty that week as the car salesman. Anything else from the episode you wanna talk about?
Yeah, like you said, I love that it takes place in pretty much one location. So it does feel like a parking garage or a Chinese restaurant kind of thing. In the way that Kramer steals season 9, Patty Warburton steals the Dealership episode. Mm-hmm. The whole George being skeptical of the car salesman, rust coating, underproofing, all this jazz. Keys, how you going to start it? And then, flipping that with Jerry trying to get Elaine and Putty back together to put them in a relationship so that he can get the insider deal.
Right.
Add that with the candy lineup. George, he could have just eaten the Twix and he would have been content. But no, he had to put him in a lineup. So yes,
I think I said.
Was a solid episode.
I'm sorry. I think I said during our review that the candy bar lineup is probably one of the most insane things to ever come up on Seinfeld. Just the idea of George buying all these candy bars. How did he get them? Why didn't he eat them?
Yeah.
And that room is filled with some of the best guest stars on Seinfeld.
Yes. I have a feeling they will pop up later, too.
Ah, very good. What did you think of the Kramer Rick storyline?
Oh, yeah. Great parody of Thelma and Louise. And name's Rick, by the way. No time.
No coconut for me.
Kramer waking up in a ditch, the gas being full now, and never getting a chance to thank the Good Samaritan.
Yeah, great episode all around. I think a lot of our listeners would include that episode in their top 5 as well. Let's move over to the Merv Griffin Show. Probably Kramer's shining moment this season.
Yep.
Maybe from the series as a whole. Who knows? It's nuts what they did by constructing the Merv Griffin talk show set in Kramer's apartment. And not only that, but Kramer becomes a host of sorts to an imaginary TV show, and no one really people don't understand it at first, but by the end of the episode, I don't know, people behave like they're on a talk show.
They just go along with it, yeah. Only Jim Fowler has the sense to say, where are the cameras? But, I feel like this was Michael at his best, to be on the set. It's funny, not a lot of physical jokes, but him, wolfing down the chips, taking a swig of the cola, and then burping. A lot of great bloopers to come out of this episode. And yeah, it's just I think it resonates with all the fans.
For sure. Now the supporting characters had some great storylines, like Jerry dating Celia, who has that toy collection, and there's some very ethical violations with drugging her with turkey and wine, and what else?
More heavy gravy. Come on out, Celia. And I thought it was a nice trip. Again, like I didn't recognize all the toys that were referenced, but it was really cool to see these vintage toys and all the characters playing with them.
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
After we recorded that episode, I visited my in-laws and talked to Walt, who You always crack up when you hear his name.
Love it.
I was talking to Walt, my father-in-law, about Super Bowl. I'm like, did you ever have a Super Bowl? And he got really excited. He's like, yeah, that thing was amazing. He's like, I cut it in half.
Oh.
Just to see he's an engineer, so he wanted to see how things work. But yeah,
Guts will be all over the place.
But it was funny. In that moment, we were down the shore, and I bought a bouncy ball from a store while we were discussing it, so it all ties in.
Okay, that's cute.
Thanks.
Elaine's reaction to there being a easy bake oven. Bing!
Why are you wearing a diaper? You're like 5 years old.
I'll turn away. They're about to change. Oh, yeah. George's boyhood trip to Michigan.
Yes. Also, I relate to the Seidler storyline because my wife Liz is a Seidler herself, and it's I've been married for 7 years now, and she still scares the crap out of me from time to time.
She's got cotton balls for feet.
Yeah.
Lou Filerman, he's new here.
And the George storyline with the squirrel, pretty stupid, but I love the image right at the end where he's got the squirrel in that little harness.
Yes, the baby Bjorn, squirrel Bjorn, and the reappearance of that vet flying in the tiny instruments.
Oh yeah, from where?
Wait a minute.
I spent a week there one night.
Hold on. Is it the same place?
The stars at night are big and bright.
Oh, Texas.
There you go.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
All right, Vinny, on to your favorite topic during our recaps here. Your least favorite episodes. These are your bottom three. You can hate them. You can say they're bad. Basically, they're the last three you watch.
All right, you ready? My number one least liked show, The Clip Show, Part 1.
Oh man, you.
That was a joke. I was gonna make slots 1 and 2 for the clip shows, but I'll say I have 3 ready for you. I'll say one of them would be The Voice.
I don't have my list ranked, but that's one of them for me too.
Okay, yeah, just like the voice part, like them doing the voice, hello, was funny. Her being upset over it. Kramer having an intern, there's some funny stuff in there, but when I had you make me pick one, I gotta pick one. So, hey, what does he say? Hey, Mr. Seinfeld, Mr. Kramer says, hey, buddy. The premise of Kramer having an intern I thought was excellent, and him meeting with the dean, your fly's open.
Oh yeah, again, great stuff. Just the episode as a whole.
Yeah, and again, you're forcing me to pick one, so that's why I have to do this. It's like, what this feels like? It's like a kiss hello right now. It's the obligation.
Oh, very good.
So give me one of yours.
Well, I've got a question for you since we both had The Voice. The reason we're releasing this before the finale is, a lot of people don't like the finale, so I'm sure many people would list it in their least favorite episodes, but we're trying to separate it from the season as a whole. There are 2 other standout episodes, I think, from this season that people really don't like. And I want to see if they're in your bottom 3 here.
All right.
Is the Puerto Rican Day in it?
It is not.
Okay. Is the betrayal in it?
Yes, it is.
Ah, okay. I purposefully did not include those in my bottom 3 because I wondered if you would. So the betrayal, let's talk about that. A very polarizing episode.
Yeah.
And kind of an experimental episode of Seinfeld. I think something Dave Mendel, the writer, wanted to do ever since he got hired. He wanted to, I guess the Bizarro Jerry is pretty experimental, but
yes,
the idea of playing an entire episode in reverse is pretty out there.
Yeah, when that episode enters the rotation, I just tend to lose interest. Sue Ellen Mishke, it's got some great bloopers to come out of that episode, but it just it doesn't do it for me. Even watching it forwards or backwards, either way, not one of my faves.
Right on. Well, one of the episodes in my bottom 3 was the reverse peephole.
Okay.
Which, again, people remember the reverse peephole, and with that, you think of maybe Newman and Silvio, 2 great characters that week. The other storylines that week are Putty with his fur coat, George getting that chair for Joe Mayo and not really giving it to him. And Jerry has the European carryall. Yeah, just, for whatever reason, just didn't really care for that episode. It felt kind of disjointed. There's memorable stuff in it, but as a whole, I didn't really care for it. The ending, though, I think is fabulous when Jerry's on the street and Kramer sort of egging him on, kind of like with Milos, like, oh, look at Jerry in his fancy coat. He's a real dandy.
And I actually did like the Joe Mayo party with him assigning jobs to everybody. I thought that was a fun little premise to cocktail off the speaker. I liked all that stuff.
Sure. Well, another episode for us, Vinny. Just throw it out there.
I do. I'm trying to think of why I don't like it, but maybe just because it's so out there. I'm gonna go with the Frogger.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, it's okay, But look at season 1. Girl coming to stay from East Lansing. It's Signals, Jerry. It's Signals versus I got to move this video game across the street. Looks like a frog. So do you. So it's not my cup of Seinfeld, but that's okay.
That's a great episode to bring up here because the argument could be made there's no Kramer storyline.
Yeah, what does he do in that one? Oh, he's facilitating the meeting between Shlomo, Slippery Pete, and George, right?
Mm-hmm. And Elaine has the cake scene where it's funny, but she really doesn't have much to do that episode.
Sure.
No, I totally get it. The following week, we discussed The Maid, which is in my bottom 3. I just don't care for that episode. It's kind of hard. I'm not sure if it was just my overall feeling towards Seinfeld at the time as it was wrapping up, or maybe the writers were running a little short on ideas. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like Seinfeld, the show, sort of stumbled to the finish line as opposed to really giving us some classic episodes.
Well, the writers did say, we were coasting on fumes at the time. So I can't begin to imagine what the schedule and the workload would have been like for those writers, because it seemed like they never had in like a month they had 2 days off or something. Mm-hmm. So it must have been hell living in that house.
Oh, sure. Now, we kind of talked about these earlier, but I think the average Seinfeld fan would quickly list the betrayal, the Puerto Rican day, and the finale in their bottom 3, right? We should just acknowledge that right now.
The average, yes, I think they would.
Mm-hmm. For good reason, too. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, Vinny, let's move on to another topic here. This is our favorite secondary character. You can list up to 3. They don't have to be introduced in season 9. They can exist, before, like any of the parents or, Newman, what have you. Do you want to list all 3 of them here?
Well, yeah, I have 2.
Oh, sure.
So the first character I'm going to list, I don't think he appears that often. It might just be the one episode in season 9. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I got to go with Uncle Leo.
Oh, very good.
Is his only appearance in the bookstore in season 9?
I think so, yeah.
But that sequence, the nightmare sequence that Jerry has, in which they're parroting Cape Fear, and you have Jerry, hello, answer that damn phone. That is so burned in my memory, and I absolutely love it because I've always loved Uncle Leo the character, and that being his last appearance, I thought it was a wonderful show and wonderful episode with him and him stealing batteries too. So give me one of yours.
I'm going to give Mickey a shout out for this season.
I
think Danny Woodburn only had one episode. That was The Burning. And you can always look forward to Mickey and Kramer getting into some sort of fight, some kind of skirmish. And this time it's when Kramer steals his cirrhosis. But just everything from, his excitement with bacterial meningitis and, doing that Shatner impression.
Yeah.
I love Danny and I love the Mickey character. So want to give him a shout out.
I like that he was introduced to us as an actor. And then over the years, we've kind of seen him branch out into, his dating life, etc. But we got to finish him as an actor as well.
Yeah.
The next character I really liked in season 9, I think maybe on your list as well. I got to go with David Putty. Did he appear on your list too?
He did. He was actually my number 1.
Okay. So I think he's the best boyfriend Elaine's ever had. I don't think she's going to do any better. And neither will he. The way they started out this season with Elaine and Putty being on again, off again, and them trying to, break up in almost every episode. I love that they I love the premise and that they tried to initiate that, and then it became too tough to pull off. Even some episodes he wasn't there, yet they still referenced him, saying, his machine's broken or something. But it culminated, I think, with his appearance in the dealership, which we already talked about. But I think he was probably the best secondary character of season 9.
Yeah, fantastic. And we brought up during one of his episodes that Jerry, real life Jerry, wanted Putty to be this side character, I think in season 7, because we got 2 episodes with Putty at the end of season 6. And Patrick was either too busy or, things just didn't work out for season 7, didn't really work out for season 8. And this was really their last chance to get him. And yeah, I'm so glad they did, because he's, I don't know, maybe Newman has more episodes, but I think Putty is like the 5th cast member of season 9.
He's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. When did Patrick Warburton do the Tick? Like, I'm curious, what was so important that he couldn't come back to do Seinfeld in 7 or 8?
Well, if you look at his IMDb credits, it's nuts how many projects
live action, let alone voice. He does so many voice credits. Right.
The Tick wasn't until 2001.
Okay.
But around the time he was doing Seinfeld, he had some TV roles. He did a TV show called Dave's World.
Oh, I remember that.
Which ran for a couple of years, so he might have been a little too busy on that. But yeah, it just didn't work out. But just, I'm so glad that Putty wasn't sort of like this, classic boyfriend from season 6. Like, he really became one of those true secondary characters.
Yep.
Well, we both shared Putty. You have another person on your list, or is that it?
So do you have one we can share?
Well, we kind of brought these 2 people up already. Kruger, I just wanted to give him yet another shout out. And I also had Frank listed here, since I didn't rank the strike in my top 5. I wanted to just give him a shout out for the Festivus story alone.
Yeah, I think the appearance of Daniel von Bargen as Mr. Kruger in season 9 was a lovely addition to the Seinfeld universe. That among the bosses in Seinfeld, they've been so lucky and fortunate with all the bosses that have come through for all these characters. And I think Daniel von Bargen was probably Mr. Kruger was the last boss, right, to come?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think there's anyone else we're forgetting in terms of the secondary characters? There's no Jackie this season. Tim Watley made a brief appearance in the strike. Susan's dead.
I guess Newman. Susan's dead. Yeah, Newman.
Yeah, Newman for sure. With the rickshaw and the
Peterman.
Peterman. Yeah, sorry.
Newman, Peterman. Yeah, is that pretty much it?
There was Kenny. He had a pretty funny episode with the butter shave.
Yep. Sue Ellen Mischke appeared in The Betrayal.
I think we gave the ones we listed a pretty good shout out. Let's move on to another character. Favorite single shot. These are characters that appeared in one episode, maybe 2. We'll stretch it to 2, but you can list up to 3, Vinny.
I got a question for you, though. Sure. Can they have appeared in season 8 first and then come back in season 9 for their second episode?
As possible double dippers?
No. Same character. Just their origin is in season 8, but their final appearance is in season 9.
I'll allow it. Who do you got?
I got none other than Izzy Mandelbaum.
That does not count. He's a double. Or he's a secondary character, right?
He's only in 2 episodes. You get the blood and the other one. What's the other one?
See, my thoughts were more like the like the Jiffy Park guy.
I know.
He's in 2 episodes, but
okay,
right,
fine.
I'll give it to you. Take it.
Yeah, I just love old guys. I love Izzy Mandelbaum. I love Morty. I love them all. I was torn between Walter and Other Walter.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm actually kidding. That I wanted to make that joke, but that's a fun little. Other Walter's got a polyp in the duodenum. I actually peeked at your list, Matt. I'm sorry to say, and I'm going to steal one from yours because I totally forgot about her, and I don't even know what her name is. But the woman who works in the office at the dealership. Check it out, Brooke Hyundai. She was so great. I remember when we talked about her and that line. It sticks with you.
They changed the name of the $100,000 bar to $100,000.
$100,000. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, I've got some other characters here. This is an honorable mention to Darren the intern. I think he was a pretty memorable single shot. But there's two single shots that I want to mention here in the same episode. The Frogger, none other than Shlomo and Slippery Pete.
Yeah. Good tandem.
Love those guys. So good. And they're great in their own ways. Like Slippery Pete is a very shady, creepy character. Shlomo is he's like this modest.
He's very humble, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the best. Let's just say good.
Slippery Pete could potentially be the Lopper. We don't know.
We don't, yes. Well, we also suggested that Lloyd Braun could be the Lopper too, right?
It makes sense. He's already got his family in his freezer, so why not add a couple other people from Riverside Park?
Sure. Any other single shots that you like?
When they're coming back from vegetable lasagna.
Oh, vegetable lasagna, of course.
I can hear you.
You mean Magnus?
That is my apple juice.
All right, Vinny, let's move on to another topic here. This is our favorite villain or antagonist. Who do you got on your list?
My number one is going to be none other than Maroon Golf himself, Lamar, played by comedian Mario Joyner. Love that guy.
From the Puerto Rican Day, we just talked about him. Yeah.
Yeah. He doles out the jackasses like there's no tomorrow. Love that.
Yeah, and it's great how he and Jerry they don't like come to blows. You know, they don't really have they don't spend that much time together other than being stuck in this parade. So it's pure heckling, you know. Yeah,
as comedians tend to do.
Sure.
And we learn a little, we know he likes Diet Dr. Pepper. He likes Harrison Ford movies. You know, I like how he learns about Jerry and Elaine's dating history and uses it to throw it in Jerry's face.
Oh, that's when he found out he's a jackass, right?
Exactly. He's going to do that.
And from that deleted scene or deleted dialogue, we learned that he liked eating pasta while he drove.
That's right. Ooh, good on you. I forgot about that.
One of my favorite villains from this season is FDR, Franklin Delano Romanowski, who Kramer really started the whole feud by plunking him with that snowball back in season 7, but it created enough of a rift for FDR to wish Kramer to drop dead in the betrayal episode.
Oh, well, Kramer is dense. So
yes. Another villain of yours that you wanna mention here?
I got to go back to the strike because I kind of like the bookie and his creepy friend
Charlie.
Charlie. Thank you. I can't remember that guy's name. I remember the actor is like a Pulitzer Prize winner or something like that.
Oh God, I forgot his name. Tracy Letts, who plays the bookie, he's won I think a Pulitzer.
Yeah, but Captain Nemo had to be shot.
Yes. Now, would you consider Stanky Hanky to be a bit of an antagonist this season?
Yeah, of course.
He was featured in The Apology, played by James Spader.
I think he set George down the path of being a rageaholic.
Yes. This is the guy who's going through AA, the 12 steps, and he does not apologize to George for that comment he made about having a large head. And, while I'm not a huge fan of that episode, I love their dynamic, especially that scene at the Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. I hate Step 9. Yeah, James Spader was a huge get because he's such a big name. And I like learning that Stanky Hanky had ties to Elaine because he stood her up for a date or never called her. And then he called Jerry. What was the name?
Gary.
I did notice, and thank you for rectifying it.
That's where Parks and Rec, I think, got that joke.
Yes.
That's all I had for villains or antagonists this season. Do you have anyone else?
No. Okay. I tend to like everybody.
How could anyone not like you? Now, another list to go over here. This is our favorite girlfriends and boyfriends from season 9. Unfortunately, Kramer did not date anyone this entire season.
Au contraire.
What? Okay.
Mon frere.
Can you quiz me here? I want to try to...
Well, we first learned about this girlfriend during a deleted scene. And then the following week...
jackass, hey.
You jackass. And then we heard her on the phone the following week.
Ooh.
Madeline stays here.
Madeline, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So that's your favorite Kramer girlfriend from this season?
Has to be.
Okay.
Yours?
Yeah, I'll go with Madeline.
Okay.
Let's start with Jerry.
Jerry?
Got a favorite girlfriend of Jerry's?
I put 2 down, and they're not, they're season 9 favorites. They don't even rank in the show as a whole, but I went with one will be Patty. She's the one who let Jerry's emotions out, Double goodbye.
She wants to try some flan.
Yep, and good body. And then it's funny, I didn't like this episode, but as I'm kind of going through all the wikis and the plot synopsis, Sophie with "Hey, it's me," and her having a friend named Rafe, her being so oblivious to how she contracted gonorrhea, and holding Jerry's hand. He's like, it's important you have a supportive partner. I'm thinking about that. I'm like, man, that was funny. So I liked Sophie.
Another good body. Well, I'm going to suggest some other girlfriends here. This is sort of a Jerry and George girlfriend, Nina Stengel.
Oh, the other Elaine?
Yes. I like characters like that where you could, I think we kind of brought this up with Karen, the risotto broad. You could really see her being like a regular fixture on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Giving her a shout out. But my favorite Jerry girlfriend and the actress who played her, I think did such a great job, was Celia in the Merv Griffin show.
Oh, yeah, she was good.
It's hard, I think, when you're playing a Jerry girlfriend, unless like there's something, odd or eccentric about you, quirky, you really don't have that much to do. And I feel like Celia kind of elevated a lot of her scenes.
I love when she comes out, come out Celia on Merv Griffin, and it's very much like the Dr. Phil or even the, what is it, Sally.
More or Jerry Springer, yeah.
Yeah, like, you got another thing coming, buddy. Uh-huh. Go, girl.
Yeah,
so yeah, she did a good job.
Freak are you? That to just little throwaway lines like, there was never a Joseph Garnish or Jerry. They've never been played with. I said no. Now, come here.
That is good.
Yeah,
I like her.
What about George? I think he probably had the most like diverse and interesting dates this season.
George really was swiping left a lot, or right, whatever the direction is. The girlfriend who I liked, and she also happens to be a relative, but I just found how uncomfortable it made it George. I thought that was so funny. Cousin Risa to
George
make his brother's daughter, to make Frank actually start to pay attention to him. Mm-hmm. How like Jersey that character came to be with like the
it's Long Island. What do you gotta insult Jersey now?
I love people all together up there.
We get it bad enough.
But George and Janet says the same George. They both say it the same way. But the way
let's also give Janet a shout out. You're right. She's another very memorable girlfriend of George's this season. The Jerry lookalike.
Yeah, both Risa and Janet. Those relationships tend to kind of blow up in George's face in a really weird way.
Let's be bad, George. Let's be really bad.
But yeah, Risa stands out to me.
She's on my list as well. Janet as well. The actress who plays Janet, forget her name, but she does such an incredible job. Mm-hmm. This is sort of double dipping or getting 2 for 1. But in the Strongbox episode, you get Maura, who won't break up with George, and Loretta, the carrot.
Oh, I got it. You know what? I do like Maura for the sake of her being able to talk to her food. Oh, Mr. Mashed Potatoes.
You look so good.
Oh, that's good.
The scene with Loretta, the carrot. George, I've always fantasized about jumping into bed with you. Aha! But I want to take things slow.
Who doesn't love to hear that?
And someone who we mentioned early on in the season, we mentioned her in this episode already. You got to love Vivian, too, because out of all of George's dates this season, I think she was the one that fit with him the best, Like, they had the sexual charge when they are staring at a tray of pastrami.
The romp in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Vivian!
Yeah, good fit. What about Elaine? And we're not counting Putty. All right.
Oh, well, let me consult my list again then. The Wiz is okay. They're bringing me back. Bring. But how about?
Can.
Yeah, exactly. How about Denim Vest? Does he count?
Sure. Steve?
Did they date?
Yes. Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall. Absolutely.
I like your buttons.
They're snaps.
They're snaps. Yeah, I liked him. What is he? You got the mumps? Typhoid? So I thought he was a nice guest appearance.
Again, Putty really steals the show in
Sure.
season 9, but you listed Jack, the Wiz, also Glenn, the guy who's poor.
Oh, the Got No Green Lantern?
I think this will burn.
That was my favorite. I was going to do that one. That was my favorite line of his. Very memorable from that episode.
And what about Daryl?
Yes.
Turn it down.
They're African.
So yeah, nice, pretty nice selection of boyfriends and girlfriends this season, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and George came out on top. He led the league this year.
He did. Well, Vinny, we're moving into the final 3 topics here, and we save these for last because we've got some clips to play.
Oh, finally.
First topic is our favorite character moment from the main 4. So, should we start with Jerry, George, Elaine, or Kramer? Which one?
Well, I'm going to lump Jerry and George together, but then I got a second George to come. So
Okay. We'll call it Jerry then?
My favorite Jerry moment has to be the start of season 9, the opening of season 9, the butter shave, first scene.
What is Holland?
What do you mean, what is it? It's a country right next to Belgium.
No, that's the Netherlands.
Holland is the Netherlands.
Then who are the Dutch?
You know, I cannot stand this thing anymore.
I know, I hate it too. I feel like an out-of-work porn star.
I told you we should have taken some kind of vacation.
Well, why didn't we?
Because you said this would be better. Remember? A vacation from ourselves. That's what you said.
What if we grew mutton chops?
No.
Buzz cuts. Parachute pants.
Stop it, George. Stop it. I'm sorry. You've got to get a job.
Damn it.
I feel like this kind of set the tone for season 9, where they were headed. You see the 2 main characters with these really ridiculous mustaches. Jerry's is full and fluffy. I think in a blooper he gets some milk on it. And then George with that thin pencil porn star mustache. The visual is so funny. My friend Rich did the same thing to me in college, and it cracked me up when he sent me a picture of him with a mustache. But yeah, I thought this was a really good opening to the Butter Shave episode.
And going into season 9, you really don't know what to expect, so it's a great reveal.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, is this normal? Excellent pick. That one is very memorable. We actually have a category coming up, our favorite cold open, which I think you could also lump into that as well. My favorite Jerry moment features some other characters, Kramer and Newman, when Jerry wakes up from having a nightmare.
Hey, buddy.
Kramer,
I thought I heard you.
get out of here.
Hey, Kramer, there you are.
Will everybody please leave?
I just heard that a postman spotted a rickshaw down in Battery Park.
Our rickshaw?
It's entirely possible.
I want everyone out!
Let's talk in Jerry's kitchen. I'll make some cocoa.
Good night, Jerry.
Good night, Newman.
So yeah, I just love that. It's a little twist. We get a lot of these in season 9. Goodnight Newman. We saw the main 4 at the booth, or I'm sorry, at the counter at Monk's. Mm-hmm. Just playing around with these formats, and there's just something about Jerry being in his bed at night. He's so vulnerable, and then Kramer and Newman come in, and at one point completely forget he's even there.
I want everybody out.
Yeah. Also in that episode, there was that moment where he comes in, and he's like, "Hey, can I fix you guys some drinks and sandwiches?"
That's right.
You can get some of the stuff out of the way, though.
Well, that's the rickshaw planning.
Yes. What about your favorite George moment from season 9?
I'm kind of torn. I don't know which one I should pick. My favorite George moment has to probably be from the Slicer, in which we see George recount his trip to the beach when he encounters the Kruger family.
Then when I saw the photo, I remembered where I'd seen him. The boombox incident.
The boombox incident.
Summer of '89, I'm at the beach.
This family sets up next to me. I go into the surf. When I come out, my clothes, my towel, my umbrella, they're all gone. I am furious. I start screaming at these kids, demanding my stuff back, and finally I lose it. I grab their boombox and I chuck it into the ocean.
Yeah. Seems reasonable.
Then I see my clothes floating out there. The tide took them out, not the kids.
Even more reasonable.
So now the father is screaming at me. He's demanding that I pay for the boombox. So finally, I gave him a fake address and got the hell out of it.
And that guy is your new boss?
Until that stupid photo jogs his memory.
Great pick, man. Yeah. Love the story, the flashback of George just yelling at these children.
Yeah, you don't really hear what he's saying, or you can't hear what he's saying, but he's so passionate.
You can tell he's probably saying, like, how'd you like it if I threw your boombox? I'm doing it.
Exactly.
Good stuff, man. I've brought my favorite George scene up several times on this episode, but this is a scene that takes place at Monk's between Kramer and two other shady guys in the Frogger.
Now, each of you is here because you're the best at what you do. Slippery Pete. Kramer tells me you are one hell of a rogue electrician. And Shlomo, you're the best truck driver.
I don't know if I'm the best.
You're very good.
Let's say good.
Okay, good. And Kramer, you're in charge of taping off a loading zone.
Lock and load.
Think you can handle that, numbnuts?
All right, come on now.
That was my mail-order bride.
Hey, you weren't home, so I signed for her.
Doesn't give you the right to make out with
You
her.
weren't even married yet.
All right, calm down. Whatever happened in the past is past. All right. Now, this is the basic layout for Mario's Pizza.
So what kind of a jail time are we looking at if we were caught?
What do you mean?
We're stealing this thing, right?
No, I paid for it.
I thought we were stealing it.
Yeah, it feels like we're stealing it.
We're not stealing it.
I definitely thought we were stealing it.
All right, let's focus. Can we get back to the plan?
Well, I need a battery for this kind of job. Can I at least steal a battery?
Fine, steal the battery. Now, all right. Here is the Frogger. This is the front door. And this is the outlet.
What's that?
The outlet? That's where the electricity comes out of.
Oh, you mean the holes?
Which one's the bathroom?
Here.
They put the Frogger with the toilet?
Yeah. The Frogger is here.
George, I thought that was the door.
Where are the pizza ovens?
I thought the bathroom was here.
All right? You understand now? It's not that complicated.
Love Slippery Pete, and I love just how Shlomo gets like right into George's face there, and why they put the Frogger in with the toilet. Let's move on to Elaine here.
I had to put this in there because it was just too good to pass up. But
Sure.
Elaine explaining what Jerry's name is in Indian in The Betrayal.
Oh, great.
George knows that you slept with Nina. That's why I was acting so weird.
How did he find out?
He's schnapp me.
You know you're not supposed to drink while you're keeping a secret. Is there anything else?
I can't tell you.
Here, drink this.
I slept with the groom.
Penter?
He used to be called Peter.
So, who cares about that?
Sue Ellen. She knew she'd call off the whole wedding.
Oh, nobody's calling off any weddings. All right, it's time to go. Come on, up.
You know what Jerry is in Indian?
No, what?
Jugdish.
Yes, jug dish.
Hey, what if I got my nose pierced? That would be pretty freaky.
Yes, I think it's a fine idea. Well, good night.
Good night, Jugdish.
I completely forgot about this scene, man. Excellent pick.
That goodnight Jugdish with that laugh, that hearty laugh of hers. And P.S. all my bloopers are going to have her in it too, so deal with it.
All right. My favorite Elaine scene, I think, is a pretty popular one. This is in her apartment when she's talking to Putty about going to hell in The Burning.
Elaine, they forgot to deliver your paper today. Why don't you just grab that one?
That belongs to Mr. Potato Guy. That's his.
Come on, get it.
Well, if you want it, you get it.
Sorry, thou shalt not steal.
Oh, but it's okay for me.
Oh, what do you care? You know where you're going.
All right, that is it. I can't live like this.
No.
Come on.
All right, what did I do?
David, I'm going to hell. The worst place in the world. With devils and those caves and the ragged clothing. And the heat. My God, the heat. What do you think about all that?
It's gonna be rough.
You should be trying to save me.
Don't boss me. This is why you're going to hell.
I am not going to hell. And if you think I'm going to hell, you should care that I'm going to hell, even though I am not.
You stole my Jesus fish, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
I think this is so memorable. The dialogue is great. The heat, my God, the heat. And Putty saying, it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Don't boss me.
You know what's funny is, like, in the Face Painter, Putty was wearing a Devils jersey, painted his chest. He supports the Devils. We're the Devils. And then you have the season 9 episode in which there's more talk of the devil, you know? I don't know. There's, like, I can almost lump these two together.
Yeah, and it feels like Putty, got into religion, like Christianity, somewhere between 6 and 9. Because yeah, like, you don't think such a religious man would paint his face,
yeah,
and support Satan.
Maybe it was from nice. Maybe it was from following the Devils all those years, and it was heartbreaking.
Maybe. All right, well, let's move on to our favorite Kramer scene. What do you got?
My favorite Kramer scene is going to come from one of my favorite episodes of season 9, the Merv Griffin show.
So 3 dates and she still won't let me play with the toys.
That's interesting. You know, someone mentioned to me you were not very happy with your toys growing up.
Yeah, that was me.
That's right. And you mentioned that you didn't get a G.I. Joe. You had...
An Army Pete.
Right.
He was made of wood, and in the rain he would swell up and then split.
And we all know how painful that can be.
Jerry?
Oh, Elaine Bennis! Well, this is quite a thrill. Yes, come.
Well, I'll tell you, this Seidler guy is really chapping my hide.
Excuse me. Yeah, we're talking this way.
Well, he's getting credit for work that I did. He's gonna sidle me right out of a job.
Now, for those of us who don't know, sidling is what?
Kramer, what is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, you're looking at note cards. I'm gonna have to give that guy a taste of his own medicine. So, I am going to sidle the Seidler.
You sidle? You stomp around like a Clydesdale.
Not with these honeys. Wrestling shoes.
Only in New York.
Jerry? Oh! Hey! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's our good friend, George Costanza. What a surprise!
Turn music off.
Well, it happened again.
What happened?
I'll ask the questions. What happened?
I just stomped some pigeons in the park. They didn't move.
All right, let's change the subject. Now, you and Jerry dated for a while. Tell us, what was that like? It's wrong card.
I don't get these birds. They're breaking the deal. It's like the pigeons decided to ignore me.
So they're like everyone else.
All right, let's take a short break. Okay, we're back.
My honorable mention for Kramer would have been his election montage. No need to play it, but I mean, we were all there, and it's
Right.
all music anyway.
So I had two picks in case you needed one of mine. I had the scene in The Wizard when he goes down to Florida, but it's not the montage. It's when Jerry's just talking to his parents at like 5 a.m, and Kramer walks in. He's like, "Hey, buddy," and he's, you feed him, he'll never leave. I love that stuff, but I'm gonna actually go with a different pick. This is when Kramer is showing off some of his acting prowess in The Burning.
And are you experiencing any discomfort?
Just a little burning during urination.
Okay. Any other pain?
The haunting memories of lost love. Mail, lights. Our eyes met across the crowded hat store. I, a customer, and she, a coquettish haberdasher. Oh, I pursued, and she withdrew, and then she pursued, and I withdrew. And so we danced. And I burned for her. Much like the burning during urination that I would experience soon afterwards.
Gonorrhea!
A coquettish haberdasher.
Yes. Love that
Good
stuff.
scene.
So good. You've suggested honorable mentions. I think the any scene with George in the dealership, with the candy bar lineup, Twix, or the Festivus dinner. But yeah, a lot to go through. We tried to pick our favorites. Let's move on to an interesting category here. We've only done this, well, I guess we've done it every season. Usually it's our favorite Jerry stand-up, but for season 8 and 9, we pick our favorite cold open. Season 8 usually had cold opens that stood by themselves, like they didn't have anything to do with the episode. Season 9, I feel like the cold opens were really kind of the first proper scene of the story.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what you picked as your favorite one.
I'm kind of sentimental on this one because it relates to a Rolling Stone cover as well. But I chose the cold open from The Slicer.
Vinny, we're saving some time here. I picked the same one.
All right. Yeah, the visual of the four of them in bed, the bloopers that come out of that cold open are just priceless. You can really see the bond that this cast had, and they're just laughing and having such a good time, and that translates to the screen so well, and I just absolutely adore that.
Hey,
Morning.
this is crazy. I can't go on like this.
But why?
I need some space.
Is that where I have to go too? Oh, you don't think she's just talking to me? Hey, shut up. You shut up.
I hate this.
You'll get used to it. It's like a rugby scrub.
No, I don't want this anymore.
We're going to work with you. And on your dates. And shopping.
And to the bathroom.
I can't breathe.
Elaine.
I'm sorry. I can't breathe. You're all killing me.
It's kind of similar to the Buttershave cold open where you have no idea what you're seeing. You're like, wait, they have mustaches, they're in bed together. Like, what's going on here? And I think it's the only time an episode has really opened with a dream sequence or a nightmare, I guess.
Depending on who you're looking at.
Yeah, for sure.
I got some backups too, if you want.
Oh, what else do you got?
This cold open featuring Elaine and Putty in The Burning.
What was that one?
10 and 2, babe.
Oh,
Don't peel
right.
out. Jesus.
I've got some other shout outs here. The Hanukkah party and the strike, I think, is great. At Tim Watley's.
Oh, yeah.
Also, the conversation in the dealership between Jerry and George about flying cars. Like, why haven't we seen any flying cars yet? Going back to the Slicer episode, Vinny, and seeing the the four of them in bed, there's some great bloopers to come out of that scene. What happens in it? It's like, what are you doing down there, Michael?
He's like, I got to put my hand somewhere.
Yeah, they're really having a good time. I don't see how you can film a scene like that and not, crack up at some point.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But, speaking of bloopers, let's move on to our final segment of our Season 9 discussion. We can list up to 3 of our favorite bloopers, Vinny. Do you want to kick it off here?
I have 2 that actually come from the strike, both pertaining to Festivus.
Ah.
So the first one is going to take place at Festivus dinner.
I think you're a fox.
Thanks.
I think you're a fox. I think you're a fox. I think you're a fox.
Oh, thanks. Hey, how did my whole...
Your what?
Hey, how did my horse do?
Sorry.
Gotta love those guys.
Yeah, man. Great. Great blooper.
I think the best part is how, I think Elaine screws up, and then I think Jerry makes a gaffe, and then finally you see the playwright.
Letts.
Yeah, he flubs, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he starts laughing. So it tickles me. And then my second moment from...
sorry, can I jump in here real quick? If you go back to our discussion, we talked about in the strike episode that they were filming so late that evening. So I think this is around maybe 2 a.m. when they're filming. Sure. And everyone's just exhausted and a little loopy.
That's when you get lank and loopy. And my second favorite blooper from the strike comes from Kramer doing a walkout.
Wait for the call.
You're siding with management?
No, I'm just...
Skip! 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 Skip!
Yeah, it seems like Michael went overboard there with the scab. He's thinking, I'm just going to try to make Julia laugh.
Love it.
Michael seems more relaxed in season 9 with bloopers.
I noticed that.
Yeah, if you go back to those early seasons, he's not happy when people break, but in season 9, he's... I don't know. He seems to be having more fun. Well, I've got some bloopers here. I think we should give a shout out to the Merv Griffin show, of course. We were talking about that earlier, but the bloopers don't really work for the audio format. But my 2 favorite bloopers, or 2 of my favorite bloopers, one comes from The Blood, and this is when they're in Monk's, and George is realizing that he's getting kind of turned on by eating food. But there's something about the fries Jason is eating that just doesn't sit well.
You gonna eat that?
No, but please tell me that's all you're gonna do with it.
Jerry, I'll tell you, if this woman dies, it is going to be a major inconvenience. Jerry, I'll tell you, if that woman dies, it is going to be a major inconvenience.
Man?
More food. He's eating 20 pounds of meat tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
In the future, could we cook the fries?
I just love that line, Jason criticizing the food on Seinfeld.
He's done that before, I think, but it's very it's cool to see them break, and they're having fun. But he's also seriously saying, "Can we cook them next time?"
Jason was always really good with his little improv moments with the. I always bring up the blinds, that get caught.
Yeah.
Cut. What? Something wrong?
Yeah. Oh, my favorite is he's going after Ruthie Cohen in the car, and he goes, "Hello, an airplane."
My favorite blooper, and I think this really works well on the podcast format. This comes from the Merv Griffin show, but it's not on the Merv Griffin show set. This takes place at Celia's apartment when Yeah, when Jerry and George invite themselves over for dinner.
More wine and turkey?
So when I saw George on the street with an 18-pound turkey and a giant box of food. So when I saw George on the street with an 18-pound turkey. We can use all this.
Yeah. One more time.
More heavy gravy?
What is that stuff in turkey that makes you sleepy?
Tryptophan. I think. Have some more wine.
Oh, what video did you get?
Oh, George brought some home movies of his boyhood trip to Michigan.
4 hours.
More. Forget it.
The plate is like covered in gravy.
Yeah. At one point, Jason's not even picking up the turkey with a knife anymore. He's using his hands.
Mm-hmm.
And he mimes to the audience like, what? We're acting, you know? But yeah, that's a great blooper too.
We say this every year or anytime we bring up bloopers. Please check out our show notes. We always include a link.
I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. If you are ever having a so-so day or you're not feeling so hot, pop in the bloopers and they will instantly, guaranteed, perk you up. I actually was kind of feeling blah this morning and I watched season 9 bloopers and this is me right now.
Excellent. Well, Vinny, I think it's about time that we wrap up our discussion of season 9. Had a nice time chatting with you.
Likewise.
We'll be right back to continue our discussion of the Chronicle clip show. And, Vinny, we're going to be going over, get ready for it, our top 24 favorite episodes from Seinfeld.
Oh, here we go.